Is Google in trouble? Will they be able to recover and catch up with how far behind they are currently in the AI space, especially when we have AI apps out there that are already doing Google's job better than Google can? And that app I'm talking about today is Perplexity. So stick around. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of Perplexity and how we as realtors can use it to scrape absolutely accurate market data so we can create our market update videos. All right, guys, here we are inside of Perplexity. And one of the really cool things about this app is you don't even have to be signed up to use it, okay? So you can go there today, you can use it, but you're limited on the prompts that you can make and you're limited on the output. So I am set up on the Perplexity Pro plan, which is $20 a month, and it's worth absolutely every penny. And I'm gonna show you guys why right now. So here we are inside of Perplexity. It's set up very similar to ChatGPT, but one of the really cool things is that if I go down here and click my settings bar, you're gonna see that we can actually control how this works. So first and foremost, I'll just give you a quick rundown of the system and how it works. You can choose to have it run on a light or a dark setting like this, so I usually keep it on light. It's easier to see during the tutorials. You can change your language. You can upload an avatar. You got to set your username in there. This becomes very important, and I would get your username in now while it's not the most popular thing on the planet, because once it becomes very popular, it's going to be a lot like Google, where it's got to be your name and then a bunch of numbers behind it, or you got to create something else completely different. We do have the option for AI data retention. I leave this on personally because I want large language models to get better and better and better. And the only way for that to happen is for them to learn off of our data. So for that reason, I leave it in there. I'm not doing anything secretive, and I don't put any personal information into this stuff, so I don't have anything to worry about. If you are using personal information, or if you are using this for maybe non-ethical reasons, which shame on you, you shouldn't be, then you can turn this off and it won't train the data off of that. But there still is terms of use behind all of this, and if they do find out that you're violating it, you could lose your access forever. Now, over here under Perplexity Pro, you can see I've got my subscription set up. This is where it gets cool, is I get to choose the AI model that's defaulted as the responding model on this. And you can see they've even added Llama. So we've got the default one, which is just Perplexity's LLM. You have Sonar Large 32K, which is the advanced model by Perplexity. You have GPT-4o, which is the latest advanced model by OpenAI. We've got GPT-4 Turbo, Claude 3 Sonnet, and Claude 3 Opus, which is their most advanced model there. And then Llama 3 should be available, but it's not showing up on the list, but it's going to be available here very soon. They also have image generation capabilities, which makes this multimodal. The cool thing about the image generation model is that I can choose this, right? I can use Playground, which is Perplexity's generation model. I can use DALL-E 3's, which is OpenAI or ChatGPT's image generation, or I can use Stable Diffusion XL. And let me tell you guys something about Stable Diffusion. If you haven't heard of it yet, the world is sleeping on this AI image generator. Right now, I have access to Stable Diffusion XL, but Stable Diffusion 3 is going to become publicly available any minute now, and it is absolutely the game changer when it comes to AI image generation. I think it's going to beat Midjourney. So stick around. Once I get access to that, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to use that as well. But Stable Diffusion, in my opinion, is the most slept on app for AI generation, image generation right now in our space. You can also have the opportunity to join the Discord page. I would recommend to join that, because the best way to learn about this is to jump on these apps where everybody else is learning about it and find out what they're doing and see what works for you. So you'd want to join that as well. You also get options for supports, and you can refer a friend. So if you refer people, they give you a little bit of cash reward on that, and you can, basically get a free subscription on this if you send enough people in. We can go over here and sign out of all of the sessions. Like if you have your phone app open and a bunch of stuff, and you're like, hey, I don't know if somebody's got my account or whatever, you can just sign out of there, or you can delete your account, which I wouldn't recommend doing because Perplexity's awesome, right? So once again, I have it set up on GPT-4o to give us some of the best results based on their large language model, which I think is the most advanced. Well, it's not even my opinion, it's just fact. ChatGPT 4o is the most advanced LLM on the market right now, so we're going to use that, okay? Now, coming over here to the Home tab, this is where we started out, where we can basically ask it anything, right? And you're going to see this option for focus search on here. If you click this, you can see that right now it's selected for all, so it searches across the entire internet. You can choose academic, so if we're looking for something that's specifically been published in academic papers and we don't want opinion, we just want the fact published studies, you can choose academic focus, and it'll only search published academic papers. And you can also put it into writing mode where you can basically just create content and it's not going to be connected to the web. You have Wolfram Alpha, which is a computational knowledge engine. I haven't really used this yet, but I imagine there's a really good use for it. So I'll find out and update the video later. And then you can also search YouTube. Like, this is really cool. So if you're looking for a DIY video or something on YouTube, you can search it through Perplexity. It will scrub YouTube, find all of those videos and list them there in links ready for you to go. And then last but not least, Reddit, right? If you guys haven't heard lately, Reddit is on their game, right? There is so many users in Reddit that it's a close competitor to Google. So they've added on here to where we can search through Reddit discussions and topics and get answers directly from Reddit. So that's super awesome there. You can also attach files. Okay, so we can attach images up there. It can describe images. It can do all of that multimodal stuff. But what we're going to use it for today is scraping that local market data so we can create the ultimate update videos for our clients on the real estate market. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to come over here and ask it to provide, provide the latest real estate for the Denver metro area as of June 2024. And we can even dial it down and say, that we want it for June 2024 for single family homes. Right, so we can create two different update videos here. We can create one for single family and we can create one for multifamily, attached housing as well. So let's do this. We're looking for the Denver metro area, June 2024 for single family homes. Let's search this. Now what you're gonna see is Perplexity Pro is gonna go ahead and use its conversational algorithm to understand the question properly. And then it goes and pulls the sources, but look at the sources we've got. I've got 12 sources here, guys, that it used to pull this data. So that's one thing that I don't think that a lot of the other large language models have yet. Like, even if you were on ChatGPT 4.0 right now, it would probably only search like 5 sources. But here we've got 12 sources on this, and here's your answer. As of June 2024, the real estate market in Denver metro area for single family home shows several key trends and data points. So it shows our inventory and listings, home prices, sales activity, market dynamics, and economic factors. So that's a pretty good chunk of data, but we could have it expand on this and even get more detailed into it. So if you like to have those market updates that are just absolutely data driven, this is the place that you're going to get that. So watch, what I'm going to do is just say expand on this. Very simple prompt, not trying to confuse it, just saying expand on it. Break this down more, right? So what's going to happen is, so let's see, which specific aspects would you like to know more about? Inventory and listings, sales activity, market dynamics. So it's actually going to allow us to hone in on whatever section we want, but I want it all. So we're going to skip this and let's just see what it comes up with. So here's the more detailed analysis of the Denver metro area real estate market for single family home. So now you're going to see here that it's going to show our inventory and listings, and it's breaking that down to the increase in listings. We're up 35% year over year. Guys, did you hear that? Like, that's a huge bit of news, right? If your listing's been sitting for a little bit longer in the Denver metro area, well, here's your answer. They got 35% more inventory to choose from than they did this time last year. This is crazy how detailed we can get into this in such a short amount of time. You could obviously go find this data on your own, but look at how quickly I pulled all this up, right? So we have our active listings. Then we go into home prices. We go median prices, statewide trends, sales activity, closed listings, pending listings, average days on market, what the market dynamics are, whether we're a balanced market, the buyer hesitancy, economic factors based on interest rates, property and taxes and insurance. Colorado, I don't know if you guys have known, but Colorado has got some crazy weather going on and it's affecting our insurance, right? We've had some hailstorms over the last couple of years, and this year's been particularly bad in hail, and we're already knowing that the insurances are going to go up, and this is going to affect a lot of things. And so having that added in there is a great little addition to our market updates, right? So this is what I would do from here, is I would grab this entire thing and let's copy it. And now we're going to go ahead and go to ChatGPT. And if you followed me for very long, you know how much I talk about how important it is to have yourself cloned inside of ChatGPT, which I do. So I'm going to go to my clone right now. I'm going to pull that up. Let's expand this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I need you to create a script for my YouTube video about the Denver metro market update. Here is the data. Please write the script in my style. Okay. Then I put a colon there, copy and paste that data, bam, let's send it down there and let's see what comes up with this, okay? Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm teleprompted when it comes to my market updates because I don't want to babble. As you guys know, I can sit here and talk all day long, and I try to just get the information out quick, precise, and clear. And this is the way that I do it, right? So you can see that ChatGPT is going to basically create this entire script for me. It's even going to try to give me scenes, which I particularly don't want, but I didn't instruct it not to give me those. So we're going to go ahead and just let that go for now, but I'll show you what we can do to clean this up after it gets going. So let's just kind of see what it's putting out. What's up, Denver? Adam Gillespie here, your no BS straight shooting realtor with eXp Realty. Today, we're diving into the latest market update for the Denver metro area. And if you're thinking about buying or selling, this one's for you. So let's get into it. Right? Sounds just like me, guys. And that's the key to this, right? We don't want it to sound like ChatGPT. We don't want it to sound like somebody else. We want it to sound like us, because that's what this is all about. It's all about getting us out there so that way people can see us and decide whether they like us or not, right? And the best way to do that is by being yourself, and the clone really helps it do that. So like I said, if you've been following me for a while, you probably already know how to do this, but if you don't, check out some of the previous videos on my YouTube page, or even check me out. I have a free masterclass that is available right now. The link is in the description, and it will teach you exactly how to clone yourself inside of ChatGPT the same way that I did, so you can get results just like this. Make sure to click that link in the description below, sign up for the free masterclass, take that, and you are on your way to the races with your own AI clone. Okay, so coming back to ChatGPT here, let's go ahead and just say, please leave out the scenes and make this ready to be pasted into my teleprompter. Okay, so now what's going to happen is it's going to go ahead and just get rid of those cut scenes and all that other stuff. And now we've got a script that I can just copy and paste into my teleprompter. I can deliver this, send it off to the editors, or edit myself and add in all those goodies. But check this out, guys. I mean, look at what we did. Look at what we did. We literally went on to Perplexity. I showed you a little bit about that, showed you how it can scrape the data. We had it scrape the current market data for Denver. And here we are. I have a full finished written script ready to go and ready to create that market update video. So guys, this is game changing in my opinion. So if you've been looking for a way to level up your market update game, well, you just found it. It lies within Perplexity.ai. Once again, it's the best $20 a month next to ChatGPT that I can spend. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more awesome tutorials like this, because this is what we're all about here, okay? It's about education and information for realtors on how we can use AI for practical applications inside our real estate business. And if you want to dive even deeper than this, I really recommend that you check out my free masterclass. The link is in the description below. Once again, that masterclass is going to take you through step by step on how to program yourself inside of ChatGPT, how to teach ChatGPT everything it needs to know about your business, so when you're creating content, it can align with your values and your business plans. And we even get into how to manage your calendar with ChatGPT, productivity and time management, and how to make the ultimate content by using ChatGPT. So check out that masterclass. Like I said, the link's in the description below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.